different from socializing. When it's a show, how I would be able to tell if we're doing a good job or if I need to, pivot or adjust my energy is completely dependent on the audience and what they're giving back. So when it came to Limit Break, even song wise, right? I was the opening act, but I had no way of knowing if people were actually getting excited about the song beyond like in-game chat and like the Twitch chat. But if it was a live show, right? Because I've like I said, I've done rock before, but if it's a live show, even that beginning note, that nightmare, like if it doesn't hit, then I'm like, oh, this is not the right crowd. I am not. We need to pivot like immediately, right? So having no feedback for a performance ended up being the thing that I was most anxious about.
Did you cringe in front of your screen? Like, oh, did I overdo this? Emotion?
A little bit. Maybe not so much cringe, but again, it's just a lot of anxiety of just like, oh, like, is this working? Am I still doing, like, are people actually getting excited, or are they just kind of like, bro, this guy's trying too hard, right? And mind you, like I said, the joke that I made at the beginning, if you guys remember, I did goof up my MCing because I was very nervous and I had nothing to go off of. I goofed up my own name. Of all things, right? I nailed everything else. The thing that I goofed up was like, my own name, introducing myself. That's how much I was just sort of in my head about like, ooh, is this people think that I am being cringe? Like this, I'm trying too hard in a virtual rock concert sort of thing. Yeah.
Right. Thank you for telling us your thoughts. So for people who are listening, and if you're on chat, please give Amatsu some response towards what he's saying, and that he's not cringe and that he has a rich man's laugh. Meanwhile,
that's gonna be the running gag of this entire show, isn't it?
He does, George is saying like his nightgown has cufflinks, and you're like, maybe he does have cufflinks.
We're just gonna keep going back to how Amatsu's laugh is in a different tax bracket, is it?
I play the my Final Fantasy is premium.
He doesn't need to know how to use emotes. His men do it for him.
Servants do this for him.
My macros are my maids. Yeah, my macros are my maids. I have them. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's while you guys are giving Amachi his responses, giving him his cues, just to just so that he can respond better after this. Let's hear from Ren, our lady of the night, our guest. You being one of the
Your
singers.
Highness.
Because you just got into the project without knowing the backstory. I mean, maybe you've known it before Juice mentioned it, but now that you know, what was your experience being in the show, and like, do you enjoy yourself? How long have you been prepping, choosing the song? Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I think I was the last person to join the 8-man group. So I think a lot of the tone and the vibe for the event had kind of already been discussed and was kind of like, yeah, it's going to be a rock and metal concert. Here's what we're vibing for set list. Have a think about a song that you'd like to do. And then we kind of like getting straight into it, which is good because I was like, oh man, this is I'm happy to like follow along and do my part. So I was super happy to be involved. But it was also a style and a genre that I think, unlike Amatsu, it's something that I haven't really done before. So I kind of took it as a bit of a challenge in that sense. So I picked a song. It was a Hailstorm. I Miss the Misery. I'm like, I remember hearing that song on the radio back in my high school days. And then realized, oh my God, I can't do this. So I think I had about 4 existential crises through through that song, which is why probably Juice is like, hey, Ren, have you recorded your song yet? Ren, your deadline, Ren. And meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to get to it. Meanwhile, I'm staring at the file being like, I'm the cause of Juice's anxiety. I fully admit that. Like, I know I'm the problem. So I guess, yeah. So meanwhile, while I was freaking out about Hailstorm and how to channel that, I could see that Juice was putting his feelers out. He was doing the work. Like a lot of the things I don't even think he's mentioned yet. Like he like made overlays. He like full on did the back end for the stream. He was like coding stuff away while he's reaching out to, various, Final Fantasy related artists. I was like, hey, do you need any help? And he's like, oh, yeah. And I think I can't even remember. Oh, you randomly remembered something I did for Prismatica. And I was like, can you do one of these things? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I realized, God, I'm not great at this. So a lot of my involvement with these projects are really just journeys of self-learning, figuring out how to do things, whether it's sing in a different vocal style, understand, how to pick apart a song and kind of work your way up to, being at the level that things need to be, understanding, how can I put together videos, timing, what vibe should people go for these. I just kind of threw stuff together. But I'm glad it all worked out. So for me, really, my role in involvement was kind of fast paced. But really, I tend to say yes to these sorts of activities because, one, they seem fun, and two, I love to learn and do new things. So I kind of try to take it on as a personal challenge because outside of Final Fantasy, I don't really do that much. So
can I chime in real quick?
Of course.
Sorry, could I chime in real quick just to add on to Ren's story? The part of, I believe, and Juice might be able to add on to this, part of why we asked Ren to do the videos was because of a previous thing that you did. And she's selling herself short. She's like, oh, I just kind of put things together on Clipchamp. But then she dropped her own video first. And that shit was so like cinematic. She had her in-game character do like the walking, and there were like these like sick like B-rolls and everything.
Whole
that was
production.
it was like a whole thing.
That was so amazing.
Odyssey in Ren's head.
It was like this whole thing, like, and so she's trying to sell herself short, but like there's a reason that we then got Ren to try to do more. And then obviously, they all take a lot of time. So then some of the videos were then also done by Juice, which took a much
was
shorter
so
time,
good though.
But they were
Juice is
still really good. But you can tell the stylistic differences. I think if you go back and check the VODs, you can be like, oh, that's the Ren stuff, and then that's the Juice stuff. I mean, Juice's own video for his song was incredible with all of his cat videos.
The cats.
Yeah, but I watched him make my video live, and we were in a call together, and yeah, I was just like, oh, this is great. This is awesome. But the flavor was so different to what Ren was doing with whatever programs, like program that she was going through. And it's like, you're not just, don't sell yourself short.
So please take the win, Ren. Like you have rich guy being like, take the win. Your stylistic choices, your cinematography, We'll give you an Oscar.
Oh no!
And these things are a lot harder to do than what you make it sound to be. So yeah, you definitely you definitely showed your skills with the videos that you made for LimitBreak, particularly. So yeah, take the win, man.
Thank you. Lesson learned. I will learn better video editing software in the future.
Yeah, she uninstalled
that's my key
Clipchamp.
takeaway.
Uninstall Clip Champ.
Uninstalled Clip Champ. Yep.
So that's
I'm never going back.
There is something I want to know, like singer to singer, because like let's just say like since Amatsu, Juice are also singing, right? But Ren, you're representing like the singer and the video side. So singer to singer, I would like to know which of the singers surprised you the most during the whole production. Like you would have never expected them to pull off such a song, and it like went beyond your expectation, because like I know like every time I bring in guests and we're also like people who sing and we have like a particular like thing that we like listening to, so but this genre is not for everyone. It's like not everyone can do metal, right? It's a whole subgenre that has its own niche and stuff like that. So whose performance that you've never expected and this person, this singer within your group to pull this off, and you're amazed by it?
Yeah, that's honestly a really tough question, because everyone did so amazingly.
Of course.
And I guess this is also me not being as familiar with the elemental scene, is that this is probably the first time I've kind of sung with and interacted with a lot of the elemental peeps, more so, than out of what we would otherwise do for other J Jam and productions. So I was blown away by literally everyone. So, Ket, Seto, Tal, even Juicy Chop Suey. It's a completely different style shift than what I'm used to seeing these guys for. And even, I think I listened to Amatsu's opening, Nightmare! Just like on repeat because he was diligent. He was the first to do his homework. That was like the first song mixed. And I was like, far out. Is this what it's going to be like? And I honestly I got so intimidated by the bar that these amazing artists set. So, I mean, honestly, in terms of pure shock, it was probably coming from Amatsu. I think from this production, as well as what I'm doing in Once Upon a Shard, like this is probably the first time I've really heard you like go for it, as well as like, I got to say that. And also, like, I'm always blown away by people like Sabine. And Sabine will always be like, no, I'm so shy. I don't know why. This like professional setup and is like a vocal chameleon when it comes to this sort of stuff. So everyone was so amazing. But yeah, it's just the fact that a lot of the elemental peeps, I've heard them at karaoke here and there, when I stay awake enough to go to pigs. But they were the ones that like really shocked me the most, because I was like, man, this is amazing. And everyone was just, they set the bar really high for me personally.
So you can't choose a favorite for us tonight, I guess?
I've said some names. You want me to be?
Mom, you gotta pick your favorite.
Mom,
pick your favorite son or daughter.
I have
You have
no
one
children.
daughter. You have one daughter, and wait, Matt.
I'm gonna show my daughter love. I'm gonna say Ket then, because us Steven's got to stick together, fam. So,
I'm trying to snap, but props to divas
there we go.
doing metal. Much love. Thank you for being giving love and letting us hear the perspective of.
You didn't hear that?
Drinking.
What is that? Is that 6 Kirin? Are we at 6 Kirin Ren?
That's just a gassy drink, I guess.
6 Kirin Ren?
But of course,
Don't judge me.
We've heard from our director, our host, and also one of our singers. All of them sing. But for now, as per our radio, we always have people singing. Our first performer is of course the person who started the night of Limit Break. I would like to welcome Amatsu. So tonight, I'm not sure what he is singing, because we mentioned that we want to highlight his voice in a way that is not limited to limit break or metal. But of course, if he decided to sing metal, that's completely fine as well. But mainly, I would love to hear you guys sing something that is like maybe true to you, or maybe I would say people would recognize you for this, right? So I'm inviting Amatsu first to give us his songs, and I hope you guys would enjoy his songs. And since Amatsu is a host himself, and he can host himself and tell you guys what song he's going to sing.
I think I was gonna go first. When you were
He
like,
can
"Oh yeah,
host
we're gonna
himself."
start with the person who started Limit Break," I was like, "Oh yeah, Juice is first. Yeah, fair. Yeah."
No, you started the host, and you started that night, right?
You started the event.
Were the person
Yeah,
who sung.
Oh
So I'm
no!
not wrong.
All right.
I'm not wrong in that sense. So
Yeah, no.
if
all
you
right.
would do us honors to start with the first performance again, with your songs, deliver to us, like right
songs? Am I doing multiple now or?
now. Yeah, multiple
Oh.
now.
Oh, one
Back
after
to
the other.
back.
Okay, I'm just back to backing it. Okay,
Yep.
sure.
You're gonna raw dog back to back. Yep.
Okay.
Excuse
In
me?
that case,
Band Raw Dogs back to back. New video title.
I beg your
Expensive.
finest pardon.
expensive dog.
Expensive dogs. Yes.
Okay. In
Do
that case,
tell them what will you be singing for us tonight?
I'm probably not doing something that's actually too far. Well, it's drastically different from what I did for Limit Break. But I'm going to say that these are my songs tonight are still rock adjacent, but probably far less intense. I did think of doing a Pain Train song, but I didn't want the radio to. I didn't want people to be
To be sad.
to be
sobbing.
heartbroken today. So I'm gonna actually start with a song from Daughtry called Home. So more of like a more of
Old man
a
song.
little more mellow, but still rock song. And then I'll also follow it up with a song that I've performed before. And I'm a big fan of it for multiple reasons, called Aries by Troy. So let me see if I have my setups done correctly, and I'll get started.
The floor is yours.
Okay. I'm staring out into the night, trying to hide the pain. I'm going to the place where love and feeling good don't ever cost a thing. And the pain you feel's a different kind of pain. Well, I'm going home to the place where I belong, where your love has always been enough for me. I'm running from, no, I think you've got me all wrong, but don't regret this life I chose for me. But these places and these faces are getting old, so I'm going home. Oh, I'm going home. The miles are getting longer, it seems. The closer I get to you, Not always been the best man or friend for you, but your love remains true. And I don't know why you always seem to give me another try. So I'm going home to the place where I belong, where your love has always been enough for me. I'm not running from, no, I think you've got me all wrong. I don't regret this life I chose for me. But these places and these faces are getting old. Be careful what you wish for, 'cause you just might get it all. You just might get it all. Then some you don't want. Be careful what you wish for, 'cause you just might get it all. You just might get it all, yeah. So I'm going home to the place where I belong, where your love has always been enough for me. I'm not running from, no, I think you got me all wrong. I don't regret this life I chose for me. But these places and these faces are getting old. Oh, I said these places and these faces are getting old. So I'm going home. I'm going home. Tell me that you want me, that the fire will never fade, 'cause I don't wanna wait another moment for you, babe. Oh, 'cause the series won't lie with you tonight, unless you love me for life. If you're not in love, tell me, baby, what you want from me. If I'm not enough, tell me, baby, what you want from me. My love, you're begging on your knees. Oh, but if you're wanting this diamond and sweet instead of awesomeness, that ain't enough for me. Oh, 'cause the series won't lie with you tonight, unless you love me for life. If you're not in love, tell me, baby, what you want from me. If I'm not enough, tell me, baby, what you want from me. From me. From me, what you want from me. If you're not in love, tell me, baby, what you want from me. Oh, I could change your life if you give me the night. Oh, I could change your life if you give me every night. If you're not in love, tell me, baby, what you want from from me if I'm not enough? Tell me, baby, what you want from me. If you're not in love, tell me, baby, what you want from me. Thank you.
Diva!
All right.
Damn!
Damn.
I want rich man's laughs. You say what you want from me, right? I want rich man's laughter. So thank you for laughing.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh man, that was so good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, rock adjacent.
That's rock adjacent. I mean, yeah, true. That is rock adjacent.
It is, yeah.
But no, man, that rasp is something to be fucking jealous of. It's like,
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
all right, with that, everyone, that is our Limit Break MC Amatsu Kaguchi, blessing us with his not only his talented voice, but also his rich man laugh. So I hope you all enjoyed that. But continuing with the night, right? So going back to what we were talking about before, on the night itself, what were you thinking? What were the thoughts going through your head before the event started, like before the countdown started, as the show is about to go? Yeah, can get some insights on that.
Oh man, there's a funny story that I like to tack on to the end of this. But I think we all met up a little bit earlier, as you would if you were performing and prepping for a show. And at the very least for me, up until maybe like the 15-minute mark before the show started, I was still adjusting my hotbar for all the emotes. I was still playing around with emotes because, again, I was like, I'm not used to performing in FF, and so I didn't think about doing the emotes because I was so caught up with, like the MCing,
with everything
like writing
else,
the script,
right?
and like with everything else, that I was like, oh shit, wait, people are gonna be here, and I'm just gonna like A pose if I don't like have something prepared. So I was like, just like backstage and like hidden rooms, I was just like, oh my god, what do I do? Emote, sure, this looks good. And then I was like playing the song in my head of like, okay, maybe I'll like the choreography essentially, right? So I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, maybe I'll do this here, I'll do this here. I'll just do a backflip. Fuck it, I'll do a backflip here, sort of thing. Yeah, so I think leading up to it was very much just going through like our set list, where everyone's going to be, like what happens when, my lines and all that. And just kind of, absorbing it, just really processing that it's happening like, soon, sort of thing. A lot of anxiety for me. And I don't know about the others.
Actually, yeah. How about Ren? As a performer, what you've done this before, but there's just something like before the performance starts, right? It's like, how about you?
Yeah, no, there's always that feeling of nerves, right? When you're like, it's a culmination of excitement and worries and, am I going to gonna do it right, or oh man, how do I walk again, like instead of run, and how do I make it so that I don't like yeet myself into the audience by pressing my middle mouse button again, because I've done that in the past so many times. But no, I think I was relatively chill. It was pretty calming backstage in terms of like the organization. So I think Ket had really usefully put together like little macros. Amatsu. Oh my gosh.
Gotcha, bitch.
Been discovered. Ken had really helpfully put together like little macros to be like who's where for each song in terms of like positioning, what are people doing, and the kind of things you do and you kind of adjust in the moment. So I thought we're all I felt okay. I know it's going to be probably different for someone like Juice, who's probably got like 6 hands going all different directions, trying to keep the stream running, make everything go smooth. But I was just like cracking a couple of Kirin in the background, and I was like, no, this is fine. This is fine. What is happening?
Let's go.
My people. Okay. Yeah. So this is like an audio book of what my evening in LimitBreak sounded like, actually, in quick succession. So yeah.
This is the preview behind the scenes. It's just a bunch of kittens cracking open.
Cheers, lads.
Legitimately.
Well, how about Mr. Six Hands himself? So Juice, like being the one directing everything, right? What was running through your mind before everything started?
You know what? I was actually so stressed. Because my setup for my stream during our rehearsal, I was supposed to use voice meter for playing back the music or the sound for our members to listen to, so there's no delay. But that crashed. They gave me a blue screen like the day before.
Oh no.
So that I had to figure out. So I didn't use voice meter just to avoid getting a blue screen. So I was instead bleeding the audio from my speakers into my mic, so then they could hear it and do the remotes and whatever. And then on the night, about 10 minutes or 5 minutes before, my game crashed for some reason. So then I was rushing to get my alt, the scholar, back into the house. And I remember Elixir, he's the person that did the death roll activity. He's like, why is your alt outside the house? You know, the house is like getting filled up. You're going to get locked out. And I'm like, don't worry about it. So yeah, that was stressing me out. I had to like get everything positioned again. And I think that might have been why like during the event, the green screen was like kind of like messing up people on stage. Like Amatsu wasn't seen properly because of that. But so yeah, I was very stressed. But then, you know, having Amatsu as MC, it really helped. Because in the past I was doing basically the stream stuff and the MC stuff. So my brain was kind of like being split into different like tasks. Whereas this time I'm able to just focus on the stream side and give Amatsu and people in our call cues to when to go on stage and whatever. So yeah, it's I think stressed was probably the most accurate way of how I felt.
Well, that's fair. I mean, I can only imagine the stress, right? Sorry, Amatsu.
No, I was gonna say, unironically, LimitBreak, the behind the scenes, it very much was very how I imagine a raid would almost happen. We were genuinely doing call outs, like we partied up, minus Juice, unfortunately, because Juice was just already doing other things. But the rest of us partied up, and we were literally making call outs in party chat, essentially, like, telling each other like shift a little bit or whatever sort of thing. It's precision surgery. What you saw on stage was not easy.
So I can imagine. I know, because I've also been part of some of Juice's production, and for our listeners, it's exactly as Amatsu described. We'll be in a party or in an alliance party, right? And you will literally see callouts happening in chat. You'll hear pings for when we're supposed to go and where we're supposed to go. It's insane.
Yeah.
But well, stress. I would imagine it's gonna be stressful for something as big as this. But once the show was already going, well, let's hear it from Drew since we're here. Was there any moment in particular that stands out to you, like a favorite moment in Limit Break in the show? Anything like that?
A favorite moment. I think because I was like kind of running the stream, it was kind of hard for me to pay attention to what was happening in game with the crowd. But after the event ended and people started sending screenshots and videos and whatever, being able to see how the crowd was during this performances, like one of our guest performers, Michael LaBelle, he when he did his song, there were like people running in circles in like the mosh pit.
Yeah,
And
they were
I
doing
thought
mosh
that
pits.
I thought that was very cool. I thought that was like moments like that. I think are my favorite, when you can just tell that people are having a good time. Yeah.
True, like when you can clearly see the audience is engaged.
Yes.
That really does. It's different, right? It's gratifying. Yeah, and unfortunately, I only managed to tune in to Limit Break halfway through because I was driving. But I did see that mosh pit. That was cool to see. And how about how about Amatsu? Like, as an MC, was there any standout moments that you didn't expect? Like any, I wouldn't say mishaps, but just something that imprinted itself on you during that entire run.
I think I was gonna say the same thing as Juice, actually. Like, I think, again, like as an
Mosh
MC,
pit.
obviously less so, because nothing that I say was gonna get any live reaction. But again, like I said prior, like having that live direct feedback is incredible to see, right? So like I said, like, like I can't hear people cheering or singing along, but the fact that I was able to see people start mosh pits or do, like, or have sort of the chat spamming, like that they're doing certain things, or like to
Whoop whoop whoop.
okay.
That was our technical director right there in the back. Apologies for the people listening. No. That was not a timer for us. Sorry about that. But yeah, sorry. You were
No, that's all
saying.
good. No, so yeah, so seeing people sort of spam in the chat, like we had group songs were sort of like when we were supposed to quote unquote have the mosh pit. So on stream you would see like the limit bar gauge and everything you would fill up if you emote or scream or do stuff, right? That was the gimmick. Obviously it was just kind of controlled by Juice behind the scenes. But so that was, I suppose, the planned mosh pits. And so seeing people kind of get themselves hyped or get excited for a song and was just like, let's fucking do it, like whatever, like that was crazy. Like I that's to me just a sign that the people that went to Limit Break are people that enjoy the rock scene, like, the rock gigs, because they know about that. They're like, oh, this is my song, this is my shit. Like, I'm gonna like punch people and like start a circle and go crazy, right? Well, because because that is what happens, at a rock concert, right? Like, mosh pits are it's innately a very violent place to be. You don't want to be in the mosh pit if you worry for your physical health. Obviously, that doesn't happen in game, so people are just kind of running in circles and all that. But that's what I mean, right? Seeing that they know to do that unprompted because a song got them excited or got them feeling a certain way, that was incredible. Like, and I was just like, wow, that's crazy that we collectively had enough of an impact or did good enough of a job that people were doing that. Like, that was like, I'm like, I don't know. I really cherish that moment, those moments.
Yeah. And as an MC as well, right? Like, as a host, it's gotta be energizing to see the people engage in what you're doing, like what you're presenting, right? Because I sometimes I get that as well when I'm hosting events or karaoke sessions. If people do some random shit because someone sang a particular song or a particular singer comes up, like, for example, I don't know if you've ever seen it in person, but we have one singer in Elemental, Wei. She's got this long ass title that I pride myself in being able to say in one breath. I can still do it, and it's just little moments like those. As a host, it just gives you, it pumps you full of energy, right?
No, absolutely, yeah, because a lot of my scripting, I would improv based off of what happened prior, right? So
yes,
I have a base script, but yeah, like, obviously we had a kiss cam moment, and if people weren't, doting and kissing and hugging, then my lines would fall flat, like, ooh, so spicy, like, no, and like crickets, like no one did anything. But no, people got like really hyped, and so that really helps feed into what I then say next, etc., etc. Like, there were moments in the script where I was supposed to get a little more relaxed because we're trying to wind down the show, but I was so hyped from what has been happening that I ended up going hard anyway, like throughout the entire show as an MC.
You just got carried away, right?
Yeah, exactly. Riding that energy pretty much.
Yeah, I've had those moments too. It's like, it's just when you're in the moment, it's something. And well, hearing from both the Juice and Amatsu, I want to try and switch the question up a bit for Ren. Now, knowing that you're responsible for some, if not most, of the videos playing, right? Amongst those videos, when you saw them in the performance, was there a particular video or a particular thing that you did that you went, I did that you're very proud of? Is it any which one in particular? I'm curious.
Weirdly enough, there is. So for Sabine's song,
I knew it.
Yeah. So Sabine's song, like, I'm trying to find clips and stuff that is in the public domain, or I have a license for, or that Microsoft has a license for, so I'm not infringing on any copyright. I found a 1970s experimental psychedelic short film that went for, like, I think 20 minutes, and it was kind of based on planets, all sorts of different like video effects that were done in camera. And hearing Sabine's cover, this epic J-Rock cover that I'd never heard before in my life, I'm like, this is giving like almost anime intro vibes. So
that's the Sabine effect. Yeah, it does that.
Yeah. I was so hyped for it. I'm like, all right, well, here are these 1970s, like they've got like still shots of planets exploding, stars spinning, and I'm like, why not? Let's absolutely go for it and try to make something that matches this hype. I also don't understand a word of Japanese, and the only word that was sung in English was the word crimson. As you know, the title of the song was like Rose Hip Bullet, and I watched the video of the original song. I think that means lipstick. And so I was kind of like,
Yes.
all right, let's go with the color red. So that, I think that was the most fun I had putting together a video, because I said to the group, because I was like, I'm so happy with this one video. I'm just like, this is the one that makes me feel so proud. Yeah, so there was that moment for at least the videos putting together.
Yeah, and I saw the video that I did see that one, and I gotta say, like, you deserve to be proud of that, because damn, that looks so good. And it's actually one of the things during the entire limit break. So when I was watching it live, I saw that. I was like, what the how do these people keep doing better and better? So yeah, hats off to you, man. That was so good.
Thank you.
And of course, it was even more elevated by our Sabine. I don't even know what to call you anymore. You're a cheat code. Every time Sabine sings, it's just
Can I rat out Sabine real quick, just while we're talking about the video and everything too?
oh.
Ren's video. So Sabine was having a lot of doubts for their song choice, and then Ren dropped the video, and Sabine was like, "Oh wait, no, that's really good. No, okay, no, I'm not gonna change my song anymore. No, now I'm excited again." And so yeah, feeding each other, we're boosting each other's egos with everyone's is like work. So like Sabine's cover inspired Ren to do the video. Then Ren's video made Sabine be like, I'm okay with this, you know?
Well, I would say it's just really what happens when you surround yourself with like-minded people, right? You just, yeah, let's do this. We can do this. It's just something that keeps happening. And speaking of things that we can be proud of, or in particular, Ren can be proud of, I am sure she can provide us a performance tonight that she would be proud of as well. So, Ren, I think you know what's coming up.
It's time for a sing song. Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay. I actually gotta shout out some special thank you to Amatsu for helping me with this one today. We were both like, what are we gonna sing? What do we even do for this? And I was like, Amatsu, I was just thinking maybe we could do like a duet, but it's really late notice and I know you're really busy. And this man, he done came through this morning. It's like, okay, I got you. Here it is. So this is Amatsu being the backing as part of the backing for this one. This is Shallow by Lady Gaga.
Oh, all right. Well, whenever you're ready, just stage is yours. To our listeners, put on your headsets and headphones and listen in. All right. Whenever you're ready, man.
There's a lot of reverb, so be ready for this.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Are you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now. Oh, oh. Shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Thank you.
Wait, no, that's it. No, we want more.
It's too short. What's your second song?
Where's the second song?
Second song?
Where's your second song?
Nothing else.
No. We're kidding. That was so good though.
Wait, Rin, where's your second song?
You bitch.
Rin, I know you have a second song.
I had one as a backup, but I'm gonna. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. How about
they want encore?
how about this?
Oh my God.
How about this? To our listeners in the chat right now, I see all of you. Do you want to hear Ren's second song? They just because Cord already says he wants more. and
oh no.
Let's
Oh my God.
If we get any more requests, do a second. Amatsu, you don't count. You're in the room, bro.
You don't count, Amatsu.
you don't count. No. You don't count.
No, you can't. Look, you can't not. Look, we were requested to do 2 songs. I prepared 2 songs. You can't have me do 2 songs, then feature in yours, so I'm in 2.5 songs, and so you're only in half a song?
Oh my God.
He's got
Come on, Rin.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
you
might be a
gotta
little
give
bit
me
more
rich voice
scuffed
and written
because
songs.
I gotta like stream it through Internet Explorer. So hang on.
Got him. He got him.
Microsoft Edge. Oh my God.
So it's gonna be Microsoft Edge. I'm trying to skip forward so you don't hear the sinking. Sinking.
Take your time. To our listeners, you're welcome.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I took a sip of Kirin way too soon.
You also dated us by calling it Internet Explorer.
Oh, is it not called that anymore?
It's not.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
You're
it's
like, I'm
oh.
to Internet Explorer. And you're
Oh,
like, I was like,
dear.
oh boy.
Okay.
Boy. We from that
Oh,
era
God.
of the internet.
I've changed the. I've prepped. My A settings on voice meter aren't great. Okay, so second song. Apologize. Terms of tones and I guess musical styles that I'm normally used to. It's normally things like Lady Gaga and Adele, where it's, I guess, a deeper tone of voice. That's where I'm naturally more comfortable in sitting. So this is Someone Like You by Adele. Apologies in advance. It's a bit going to be scuffed.
Oh, it's gonna be blessed. Let's go.
I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I'd hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I'd hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I'll remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes and memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I'll remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Ooh, thank you.
I recognize that ending.
No copyright infringement with the sinking karaoke. No.
That was so good, though. That
Oh
was
my
so good.
I hit the ugliest stank face when you hit that like regret in like the second chorus or something before the bridge. Like I'm so glad this isn't a live like camera like radio show. Like you hit that, I was like, oh, like, I was like, oh my god.
Thank you.
You're welcome, listeners.
You're welcome. That's all me, by the way. You wouldn't have gotten to hear that second song if it wasn't for me.
Peer pressure in this chat. If there was one thing I could change, what would it be in terms of limit break? I'm gonna like call myself out. It would be my organization for it. I very much rely on Juice to be like, girl, you got this many days left to do.
Wait. I think we have technical issues right now. It seems like we're not getting audio.
Oh no. Wait. Aka. We'll be right back. Hey.
Somebody
bad.
might be muted. We did not hear the question. Sounds back, but we didn't hear the question earlier.
Can we get a thumbs up from our crowd? Like, are you guys hearing us right now?
Yeah, can you type in like 1 if you can hear us now, or if there's still and 2 if there's still any problems with the audio? Prince's voice too.
La-la.
It really is.
Oh.
La 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 la. Tinky Winky.
Dipsy. La la.
Ho.
Thank you for the confirmation.
Be-
that they are.
These are the noises we make when we assume no one can hear us. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay, looks like we are back in action. So, yeah, sorry, Aka, can you can you repeat the question for our audience? I knew it.
Thank you.
Aka is the problem. Sorry.
Oh, Aka, it's you. Aka is the imposter.
It's Aka.
Oh,
Oh
So for
Check
the
your-
sake of moving things forward, I'll take over from
Okay.
Oh,
Aka.
no.
I hope you
Can you-
guys can hear me though. This is Ravi speaking. So earlier, Aka was asking this question to Ren. This is a question which is directed to everyone from LimitBreak. Like, was there a moment, like, what was the
I think
question
I
again?
can. I think I'm back. Hello.
So
Can you hear
the
me?
question was like, if you could go back and change one thing about the event, what would that be? So we are gonna start with Ren first.
no. Yeah. Also, let me know if you can't hear me, guys. But I was going to say the thing I would change about the event is probably the way I approached it, because I am not a type A personality. I am not someone who, like, I'll make a list with the best of intentions of getting things done, but I will agonize over doing things on that list. So organization up front, I would give myself more time to do things, so I do them better and with less stress on the people around me, like Juice, who is come like 4 days out from the event sweating bullets to be like, where are the videos, Ren?
I was like, Ren, do you need me to do it myself?
I can do it. And then I forgot. I thought I had them all done. I had my own little list. And then I forgot that I hadn't done Paradise City by Seto. And I didn't realize, and I felt so bad. I think I was talking to Seto at the time I had the realization. And I'm like, is it really 6 minutes and 45 seconds? Because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to need to do so much in terms of like plugging that in terms of a gap. So yeah, organization up front would be my way of the things I would change.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much, Ren. Yes. And how about Amatsu?
I'd undo my little vocal fuck up at my emceeing. That's immediately one. I'd like to get my name correctly. I actually don't
Muting
think
your
I'd
mic.
change
when
much.
I see,
Yeah,
give you vocal cues.
I'd like to. I want to figure out like voice meter more, because yeah, like there were a few moments where, because when I use the whole voice meter thing, my Discord audio leaks through still, and I don't know how to fix that. And so sometimes if I unmute too early, you'll hear Juice be like, "Okay, Amatsu, go," right? And I'm like, whoops. But beyond like those little things, I personally feel like LimitBreak went about as smoothly as it could have gone performance wise. Like at least from like a performer's standpoint, I'm sure Juice has a lot of things that he can add to this question, but I don't think I have too much. I mean, like I mean, as someone who's always hard on myself, I'd like to have done Nightmare better. Like I'm sure everyone is probably gonna be like, shut the fuck up, Nightmare was fine. I hear the bad in Nightmare, and so I wish I had the time to pick those up earlier, sort of thing. But yeah, I don't actually have too much to add to this question. Yeah, I think
Yeah, I really know how it feels. Yeah, because yeah, I'm using the voice meter too, and yeah, the problem always happen. Yeah, it just
I'm chiming in here. Voice meter sucks, guys.
Yes,
Voice
yes,
meter sucks.
yes.
Voice meter sucks, but it's the only thing I have.
Yes, it is. Okay, thank you so much, Hamatsu. And how about Juice? Yeah, because yeah,
I
you-
agree. Voice meter sucks.
Yes.
One, yes, because voice meter crashed my computer the day before, so I'm never touching that shit ever again. And
Burned.
yeah, I only needed that to play it through my mic for the members in the VC. But I don't use voice meter anymore. I use main stage on Mac.
Oh,
For karaoke and stuff like that. One thing that I would change. This is something that I said that I was going to do like for this time around from Prismatica, but for Prismatica and LimitBreak, I recorded my song on the very last day. So I was so busy like leading up to the event, like mixing everyone else's like songs and stuff, that I didn't get the chance to record my song. So by the time, like the very last minute, I recorded my song. So like my take wasn't like the best. I just recorded it and hoped for the best. So I wish I had more time to, I guess, study how to sing in that style. To sing like the guy Serge, I think his name was, and for System of a Down, yeah. To get like his tone right and just do his song justice. So that's one thing that I would change. And another thing that I would change would be to perhaps do like another kind of check before the show to make sure, because we did a sound check, but we didn't do a stage check. So if only we did a stage check, then we wouldn't have that green screen issue. So that's one other thing that I would have done. Oh, right. And the biggest thing that I would change is how we manage the line outside, because we weren't expecting a queue to form outside the venue. And I did get like a DM or two from people saying like, hey, it sucked. To like, we couldn't get in and we missed out and whatever. Like, so having something to, I guess, alleviate that kind of disappointment from the people waiting outside. Maybe having some kind of activity out there as well would be better for the next one, or if I was to do it again. Yeah, I think those three.
but actually we are vibing outside to Juice, because I was on the half of the performance. Yes, I was outside, and they are very vibing. They have like vibing and partying outside. I know there's like
okay.
a tree line there, very very long
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, was not expecting it at all.
Yeah, housing limit sucks.
Yes, it is.
It's just you just can't get everybody in. So yeah, I can imagine that being a disappointment to some people. But speaking of disappointments, right? Of course, with events like these, most people just see the end product, right? How great the show went. But I know, as a person who also runs events, it's not all sunshines and rainbows, of course. Is there, for the people who want to maybe try to run their own events or to get into events organizing with FF14, is there something that maybe isn't as pleasant to deal with? Or if I can just say it outright, were there any ugly sides or unpleasant things that you had to deal with to make sure that this show happened and that what you envisioned for the program happened?
I think not. Not really.
Hmm.
Like, because everything was so like planned and advanced, and um I I I was very I was cautious about making sure we don't that we avoid any mishaps. So whenever I delegate things to other people, I just want to double check and make sure that they can commit to it and they can do it. And with Sabine and Ren, with like their videos and their art, like I trust them enough that they can get it done based on what they're like in the past.
Mhm.
I just heard my fridge beep. That was weird.
No, sorry,
I think-
that was mine. That was from my end.
Okay. I thought I had a power cut or something. And another ugly thing I would say for a organizer's perspective, or as someone in this kind of role of like organizing things, directing things, I think you have to be prepared to kind of not have a life.
I
you
agree.
like if I'm being honest with myself, I was doing two things at the same time. I was preparing Limit Break and Once Upon a Shard. So most of my time was working on this stuff. And if you're not used to kind of making those sacrifices, spending time going out, then I think this process might be a lot harder on you. But because I'm so much of a homebody, and like I like spending time at home with my cats and with like friends online, it wasn't that big of an issue. And I find working towards, I don't like to call it work, but I find like keeping myself busy just as satisfying as playing a game or like doing something fun. Like it's keeping myself occupied is something. It might make me sound like a workaholic, but I like to keep myself busy, and if I'm not busy, then I feel like I'm wasting my time, and that's one of my pet peeves. I hate wasting time. So I guess if you're wanting to do an event like this, I guess prepared to not have a lot of time to do
other stuff.
other things until this is over. Yeah.
Need to focus.
Yeah, I can imagine the time commitment on your part, because you handle a lot in the back end, right? Like organizing people, organizing other stuff. It's a lot. So yeah, to anyone out there who's thinking of doing their own thing, like you heard it from the man himself. I guess be
Like you
prepared.
could still have time to
Yeah.
yourself. Like you could still delegate. I don't know if you have the time. Like maybe, for example, for myself, every Saturday or every Friday night, when there would be La Boba Lounge or Peaks, I would always make time for that because it's only like 2 to 3 hours of my day. But because I go to that, I make sure that the other days where I have time, I spend being productive.
You make it productive. Yeah.
yeah.
It's all about time management, really. All right. Well, that's very, very. Thank you for that, Juice. And because I've had some people ask me about these things as well, so I wanted to take this chance to hear it from someone like you who's
Yeah.
done all these amazing things. Like you've honestly been mind blowing with everything that you've done. But yeah, Anyways, back to regular programming. I think Aka wanted to ask something earlier.
Yes, I wanna ask. Uh, I think let make it simple. Like just with one sentence. I think. Uh, what do you guys uh, how I did? What is turnout that when you guys doing this limit break is even better than you imagined before? Like before you on the preparation things, you didn't think that this will get even better than it. Just in one sentence, I think. Can start with juice. Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
sorry, what was the question?
Uh,
Sorry.
from limit break, when before and after the limit break, what is turn out even better than you imagine?
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Yep. Okay, so I think the surprise that we had, Jason Charles Miller that we invited on as a surprise guest. I knew people were gonna like be, excited when they find out, but I think the reaction that we got from the crowd was better than what I imagined. And I'm not just for Jason, but for like all of our guests. I think even though we announced Michael, Husky, and Trey prior to the event, people were still beyond excited when they actually went up and performed. And to have them, like Trey and Michael specifically, in game as well, to be there, I think added to like their excitement. So I think the guests, like their involvement in this event, really exceeded my expectations. Yeah.
wow. And
Especially because they wore a Limit Break shirt in their video, and I was not. That was not part of the plan. That was not expected. That was just like us being like, "Oh, we should make shirts," and then like, what if we send it to the guests? Like, we didn't. I didn't tell them to wear it. They asked. They volunteered to wear it in their shirts. So that was really cool. Yeah.
about that answer, actually, I have a question that from the host that actually should be here, but cannot come due to his business. I'm sure a lot of people are probably asking you, how did you get Jason Charles Miller? That's
How'd that happen?
how that happened. Yes.
We've been asking him how he got Jason.
It's the moon water.
Actually have JCM on speed dial.
It's the moon water. No, I'm kidding. So I'm part of like his server, Discord server community, and I just DM'd. I slid into his DMs like, "Hey, you know what? Funny story. He was in the middle of I think it was a D&D campaign with like Jesse Cox, and like a few other like famous kind of creators. They were all doing like this D&D stream, Twitch stream. I didn't know he was doing that, but when he replied to me, like he was very responsive. He was like, I didn't expect to get an answer straight away. I sent him a DM. I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry for this random DM, but I thought it wouldn't hurt to ask. Would you be keen to be part of this? It's non-profit, blah 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 blah." I left it there expecting to get an answer or no answer at all, being honest. But like 5 minutes later, he's like, "Sure, I'm down." And then I was freaking out. I sent a DM to like the group. I was like, "Oh my god, Jason Charles Miller is." Do you guys remember? Like I went in the group chat. I was like,
Yep.
"What if I
Yes.
ask Jason Charles Miller?" I'm like, he's probably gonna say no. 5 minutes later, oh my god, Jason Charles Miller says yes.
Yes.
So yeah, and yeah, he said it in the middle of his stream, so I was even more surprised. So yeah, it just happened to work out. I think I'm really grateful that Jason accepted my request, and even replied to me while he was busy doing something. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, there you go,
Yes.
folks. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
It is.
Exactly,
Yes.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
Okay. And okay, then I think we move on to what did you learn from this experience? Yes, from making this up. And
I'm sorry, was that for Ren or for Amatsu?
for everyone.
yeah, just for in general, just like really quickly, if there's one thing you can take
Yes.
away from this entire experience, what would
Yes.
that be? Let's start with Juice.
Oh, okay. I think just doing it for the love of the game. Yeah.
Well, dude, that's fair. You can't put effort like this if you don't like what you're doing. You know, that's very fair. Very very concise answer. What about you, Matsu? I hear you chuckling in the background. What about
No, I
you, my
just
guy?
think I just there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I think is just really funny about it because it's just like just enjoy it. Just you know, it's just like, oh geez, you're such a tryhard.
Okay.
Okay. Something that I learned, I think I went into Limit Break again full of anxiety because I have been in some other things done by Juice. Like I was in the Starlight Festival, but that was kind of more of a festival, right? Like, you know, like there were like other sort of things, like the performance I suppose wasn't like the main thing of Starlight Festival and all that. And so I had no idea what the turnout was going to be. I had no idea if people were even going to show up, right? And especially for a more rock and heavy sort of genre, which isn't the most popular thing anymore. I went into it with a lot of anxiety. I know I was venting a lot to Anthea. I was just like, I'm not stressed about the songs because everyone's really, really talented. And even if there were a little bit of like pitch issues or whatever, like I have full faith that Juice will let us know or he'll fix it in post. But the things that I can't control is whether or not people even give a shit about the event, right? Because it's like, like I don't listen to rock, like I don't care. Like it's nowadays it's a pretty niche genre, right? Like it's not the popular thing anymore. It's not like the 2000s or 2010 where rock was like really, really big for modern age. So I had a lot of anxiety of just like, what if we've tried so hard and there was only like 7 people there, and the 7 people are just our friends, and they will show up because they're, you know, obligated by friendship. And so my takeaway is that like similar to Juice's thing, like do it because I like for the love of the game, but also like I guess I really shouldn't underestimate the impact that this community has and like, you know, the music scene and everything. Like people will show up because there's what's the word? Like, you know, we're all gamers. We all enjoy music. Like it's, you know, things are really not as niche as I make them out to be. I guess. And so like, I guess if I ever get, you know, if I get to do more things, I just have to have faith that, you know, it'll go well, right? Because
It'll go well, right?
like your efforts that you put in will show in the results. And we put a lot in. And so I think results speak for itself.
Yeah, definitely. Keep the faith. It'll end up well. Well, what about Tren? How about you?
Yeah, it's an interesting one for me because I feel like in terms of like lessons learned, Limit Break is kind of one of the compounding events of the things I've been a part of in the community that's helping to change my own attitude towards myself. Because I feel like a lot of people can relate to being hard on themselves and their own worst critics. So these sorts of events where I'm kind of... Oh, don't even get me started. I was absolutely, frankly, shitting myself for my own, just against myself. So seeing people's positive reactions to everything that we're doing, and to be on board and really encouraging through these events are helping me to, I guess, not feel like such an imposter when it comes to being with a group of talented people. I feel like someone asked, I think on a previous, well, it might have been the Prism podcast too. So it was like, someone asked the question, was like, do you think of yourself as an artist? And at the time I was like, no. Artists are like professional people, or singers are like, they do things on a better scale than anything I could do, and it's these events are slowly helping me try to be kinder to myself. I guess each one that comes over, I'm feeling less stress. I still feel stress, I'm always going to feel stress, but just coming to terms with that and not psyching myself out as much. Yeah,
I think that's
like
really
that Spider-Man
important
scene. You are amazing to each other. We're just like, you are amazing. Take that in. You are amazing.
oh my god.
To each other,
My God.
literally.
But that is something to internalize. So thank you very much for that, Ren. It's something important to remember. Be kinder to yourself.
Be kinder, and I want to be kinder to myself right now, Tita.
Oh no!
Because we've not heard Juice sing yet.
Oh yeah.
So I want to be kind to myself
that's
because
true.
I want to hear Juice sing as well. So if we could bring Juice in, I know it's really late right now. So I hope that it's not too long, because tonight's show is actually longer than what we've had before. We used to have 1.5 hours or 2 hours of our show, and we've already expanded without breaks up to 2.5 hours today. So which is pretty long for a show. And I hope that Juice will still have some juice in him to sing for us.
Yes, I'm okay.
You're good.
Yes, so I've prepared 2 songs.
Thank you very
One
much.
is something that I hope to kind of send Limit Break off with as like a way to close this kind of chapter in like our events and stuff like that. And then another song is just something that I enjoy listening to occasionally. Yeah.
And just for our audience, Juice will sing a song that you mentioned, like something that you like listening to, right? For your listening pleasure, we have Juice, which will be coming back in the month of August as our special guest for the radio AO, which means we will have more Juice songs coming up in the month of August, and I hope you guys will be tuning in. Again, well,
Thank you.
Apart from just talking about Limit Break or the experiences of directing shows, I would definitely love to know more about Juice as a person and what Juice he has on that time in August. Like, what Juice would he be on that day, and more songs that which is closer to your heart instead of just doing performances or events. So do look forward to that in August. But for now, let's listen to a proper sign-off for Limit Break 2026 and what Juice has in store for you guys. Please take it away.
Just setting up my mic settings. Okay. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Say you don't know me or recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Need even the hoopla sinking in your fight. Too many runaways eating up the night. Marconi plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Someone always playing corporation games. Who cares? They're always changing corporation names. We just wanna dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page. Marconi plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. Believers got the chokehold, and we just lost the beat. Who counts the money underneath the bar? Who rides the wrecking ball into our guitars? Tell us you need us, 'cause we're ship of fools looking for America coming through your skulls.
Looking out over the Golden Gate Bridge on another gorgeous sunny Saturday. Not seeing a moment traffic.
Don't you remember?
It's your favorite radio station, your favorite radio city, the city by the bay, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps.
Marconi plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Thank you.
That was amazing. That's something for radio.
Oh my god.
That was so good.
It is so smooth. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I think
Well,
yes.
with that, wait. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Did you want me
Didn't
to
you
do a
say you
second
had?
Oh,
Just confirming. Did you want me to do a second song, or am I saving that for the next episode?
You know what? I
Be
think
kind to me, though.
I think for tonight, let's let's save it for the next
Yes.
for the next session
because
Can
we
do.
do have a next session.
yeah, we can't let out all of the goodies, right? We gotta leave some for later.
And I think it's a proper send off for Limit Break.
Yes.
It really
Wonderful
is.
event. Our director, our host, our wonderful performers. You guys did a great job. Let's give a round of applause, everyone.
Caveman claps. The return of the caveman claps.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming in tonight as well, because I know that, this is a really long show. You guys are dishing us with tea and like rich man laughs and, frustrations that we've not known from the back. So I really appreciate you guys for coming in on a really short notice as well and performing for us tonight. So here's a thank you from me.
And yeah,
Thank you guys for having us.
yeah.
Thank you so
no,
much.
thank
having
you
us.
thank you for taking your time, right? Taking time out of your busy days to be with us tonight. And I'm sure our audience appreciates that as well. So, for tonight, that is going to mark the end of the show. Again, thank you to everyone that came in, to our guests, to my fellow hosts. I want to thank everyone for coming in tonight. And yeah, Aka,
Yes.
have any final words before we close off the session?
Oh, this is a lovely one, and I really appreciate for all the guests and all of my hosts that thanking me. Okay, maybe just that, and yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, with that, we bid everyone
Yeah.
farewell,
Have a good
adieu.
night.
Wait, this is not peaks. Good night, everyone.
It's not
Good night.
Good night.
I almost played the SpongeBob music.
Thank you so much
my
for listening in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I caught myself.
Thank you so much.
Good night,
and
everyone.
Yeah, let's see you
Thank
guys
you.
next month. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.